Shannon. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. My son, my son Michael and I made Weight Watchers like chicken fajita plate with Mexican street corn, refried beans, and Spanish rice made out of cauliflower. So I will list everything in the comments below, smart points, and I think my total points adding sour cream for my entire plate was maybe 1 or 2 points, 2 points. So leave a comment, like, subscribe, and I hope you enjoy this dinner. And you could do it 2 ways. You could either have a plate or make a burrito, which my parents did. So my mom, my dad, my husband, and I are all on the Weight Watchers journey. And so if you have anything to say, just let me know. Thanks. Bye. Okay, right here I'm going to make the Spanish rice using the cauliflower rice that you get in the freezer section. I just opened up the bag, put it into a skillet. I sprayed the skillet with some nonstick spray also. And I was using a spatula that kept falling apart. And then I went and grabbed another spatula and it wasn't strong enough. It was giving me a hard time. And then in the other pot, my son Michael is going to make the chicken fajitas. So this is what you're going to need for Spanish rice. Okay, now you can see my son Michael in the other pot is working on the chicken fajitas. He's adding the onions right now that we had chopped. He obviously thought they were too big. Now he's stealing the bell peppers. So he's adding, we had pre-cut some orange bell peppers and red bell peppers. I just threw in more onions and to get the flavor for the fajitas. And now for the Spanish rice, I added some rice so that it could saute with the cauliflower to give it more flavor. And I had added some garlic salt also. Look how yummy those fajitas are coming out. Okay, now I'm going to add some Rotel. I only added maybe a quarter of the can's worth in there, and I started sauteing it with the cauliflower and the onions, and I realized I didn't bring a can of tomato sauce, so I then blended up some so I could add it to the mixture. You could use tomato sauce. You could blend up the Rotel can to get more of a kick. There's many options you could do. And as you can see, it's really coming along. And you'll see me adding more sauce, more garlic powder, garlic salt, just to get more flavors. Right now, Michael is adding the taco seasoning to the chicken fajitas. Ooh, look at how that's turning out. Dinner's really coming along. So I'm done with the rice, cauliflower, so I'm going to set it aside, put it in the microwave so it could stay warm while we continue to cook. Right now I'm starting to get the pan prepared for the Mexican street corn. I added some oil to the pan so that it could brown my frozen bag of corn. And here is the ingredients for Mexican street corn. Okay, I think right now at this point I'm opening up the mayo and I'm going to add my light mayo and I'm going to add my sour cream. Now I use regular sour cream. If you want lower points, you could use the light sour cream. There's just some things I don't budge on. I added some lemon juice. I'm doing a tablespoon of that. And now add some chili powder to taste. Now you could Keep, taste it. See if you want to add a little bit more mayo, sour cream. Make sure you adjust your points. And the chili powder, I really like a kick, so I added quite a bit to mine. I'm now crumbling the cheese on top, and then I will top the chopped cilantro on top, and I'm telling you, it is absolutely delicious. And now I'm making the refried beans using the fat-free pinto beans. I'm cooking at my mom's house, so I don't know where her stuff is. So now I'm just smashing up my beans, and I'm going to add just a little bit of cheese to it. Not enough to even add points, but just to get the right texture and thickness that I want. So my refried beans are done now. Well, I was trying to use a spoon. Then I found the potato smasher. So now that the Mexican street corn is done, the chicken fajitas are done, and the refried beans are coming to a finish, I will then... There's Michael stealing some chicken fajitas. Can't wait to eat. See, there's a little bit of cheese I'm adding. Okay, now I'm going to start making the Pico De Gallo. I love Pico De Gallo. I love this stuff. It's so good. So I'm using a red onion, tomato, and cilantro. That's it. That's all it is. So I'm doing equal parts for all of it. So if you're doing a half a cup of tomatoes to a half a cup of onions and the cilantro, I would do a quarter cup. Unless you really like a lot of cilantro, you could do a half a cup also. I would put half the amount though in, and here is the recipe. Once you get all your onions, tomato, and cilantro cut up, put into a bowl, mix it around, and voila, you have Pico De Gallo. Oh, it was too chunky, so I decided to chop it up a little bit more so that it was just a lot smaller. Some restaurants do really thick Pico De Gallo, and sometimes you can make it really small, diced. So good. So now I'm just chopping up some lettuce so that we could have it on our plate or in our burritos. So that is everything. There is my 2-point plate. I don't even have enough sour cream on there for points. And there is my mom's burrito, which my parents ate before they wrapped it up. I just want to say like, comment, subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment about this video. If you try this recipe, I don't know why I can't say recipe. Try this recipe and take a picture and leave it in my comments so I can see what you did. And thank you for joining me on this weight loss journey. So I hope you enjoy. Thanks. Bye. And please, if you like this recipe, please try. We have chicken fajitas, we have refried beans, we have Mexican street corn, Pico De Gallo, and Spanish rice made out of cauliflower and cheese. Cauliflower. So have